The SC Custom Designs. Welcome to the Poly Shop. We've got it up to 70. Oh, look at the cardinal over there. Can you guys see that? I feed the birds all winter long. Um, yeah, I got the bird feeder, and I actually throw seed right on the back of the yard on the ground. I got 70 pounds in 1 month I just threw on the ground. So at any rate, I divert. I get distracted so easy, especially when it comes to birds. Um, so we wanted to show you this episode from S&C Custom Designs. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the bell and you will get notified that I am drinking an amazing cup of coffee. Not everybody will rudely drink coffee in front of you. My friends, I will. Alright, so this is a bandsaw box. And this one, making actually for my daughter. And I actually came across the video that I made when I was going through the various steps of this bandsaw. You may have noticed, or soon going to be posted, or have posted. I'm going to try to link together the videos so you can see from the beginning to the end of such a process. And I found the name of the gentleman that has this template available on YouTube, and I'll make sure that that's giving honor where honor's due, right? So I basically took the template, printed it out, sprayed adhesive, put it on, and I went to the bandsaw and went to town. All I had to do was join up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. This piece here was put on last minute because they wanted a back on it, because you don't really have to have a back. And so then yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I made these cute little handles. So there you go. So now what we're going to do, I hope I'm going to constantly have this, apologize if I don't have the video, the camera always pointed where my eyes are looking. Hard to know this thing. Alright, so essentially we're going to go ahead and just sort of shove in some paper, because I don't want paint on the inside. If anything, I will just go ahead and paint a little bit of the edge. This is what we're going to be using. Valspar, I'm not a salesman for Valspar product. That's my disclaimer. I just use the products. So at any rate, I'm just going to shove a little bit of paper in here so that I can not get, like I said, that paint deep inside here, because that'll only be treaded. That won't be a good thing, right? If I do that, then these guys are going to stick. I mean, I do have room in there, right? But why make life harder than it needs to be? So I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. There's one reason why I like... Oh, look, there's Git. Git! Meow! You've seen Git in the various videos. Git! I think he wants food. It's usually what happens when they walk away from you, like you've hurt their feelings, right? So, I can't feed you now. So at any rate, let's go ahead and do this as quickly as possible, so we can get on with it. This should go pretty quick. We'll put a light coat on it, and we'll come back frequently. So we are in the poly shed of SC Custom Designs. Sorry for moving my camera so fast. It's on my head. And I forget that. So let's see. So that should be cool for that. I do want to spray the insides and the undersides of the drawers, because I just think that'll be nice. I'm not going to be I'm not going to, what is the word? Flock it. I'm not going to do that. In other words, put the felt on the inside. I do have a flocker. Haven't used it yet. I'm sure there'll come a time where I'll go ahead and use it, but this isn't going to be one of them. I've never flocked in my life. Can only imagine how much fun y'all are having with this conversation. Okay, so back in one of my previous lives, I was a painter. Sprayer of paint, sprayer of polyurethane, stain. I did doors, railings. I painted houses. At one point I was painting. Now I'm going to take this brace off, which I'm going to momentarily. I have one more week out of my real job, QA software guy, and take that off. I don't want to get paint all over it, and this is extremely lightweight work, my friends. So there you go. I've already shaken this up quite a bit, and let's give it a go. Let's just go ahead and get this going here. Been quite a while since I've sprayed anything. Let me get that guy back a little bit. That should come out really nice. And I will say that they've come such a long way with the tips, even in things like spray cans. Now, you know, professionally we have amazing equipment. Amazing equipment. And we can adjust our tips, put very fine tips on. Look how this guy, he's so thirsty. So thirsty. You would be too if you didn't have a drink for a year or more. We'd be dead in about 3 days or less. This God does a miracle for you. Which God has done many miracles for me, my friends. I used to live in Eretz Israel. I used to live in Israel as a teenager, and back in the 70s it was quite dangerous. Quite dangerous to travel about. Quite dangerous. So, and Hashem, the Lord, would tell me, Adonai, He would tell me, don't do this, don't do that. And I would, of course, listen. And my life's been spared so many times. Now, today in Israel, it's not as dangerous. The Israelis are building walls around settlements. And you've no doubt heard our current president state and talk about walls. Okay, so we're just going to take that guy and lean him back here. Be very careful about that. But walls actually work. They work. And you got to do what you got to do. You can't control people and their evil tendencies. I didn't mean to bring this subject in. I got to fill my time up. I just believe everybody needs to have a chance. Everybody. So at any rate, let's see here. Yeah. This is very therapeutic for me. And Steve, why don't you have your mask on? I forgot. Definitely you want to wear one of those guys. when you are spraying. Now, I don't do this for a living, my friends. So, you know, I don't do it for a living. Otherwise, you know, I'd be, when I used to do this back in the 90s, I would definitely cover up, or I wouldn't be talking to you today. So, definitely want to wear a respirator. You wouldn't understand a word I was saying if I had it on. So, just forgive me for not doing that. Knock you down. I'll take you, knock you down. Trust me, like I said, if you're doing this every day, you're going to have to take those precautions. So there we go. There's our first coat-ish. Oops. Very tricky. I don't usually have to do this. I almost always put stain, some kind of natural finish like orange. I was looking over there because not too long ago I did a video using this product that is has an orange oil in it, and it's beeswax. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, it can be quite therapeutic when you don't do this type of thing every day. So this is SC Custom Designs. We are a business in upstate New York, and my wife works with garments. She's currently working on a customer's order, and I'm going to go ahead and be okay with that. That'll be fine. Alright, so thanks for tuning in. I'll probably just show you the finished product at some point when we're done, and you'll have seen this part, but I'll finish putting the other coats on at a later time. Now, just a little tip: when you're done using your spray, you want to turn up your can upside down and spray all the product out of the nozzle. If you don't do that, you're going to regret not doing that, because this will get clogged on you. That's for sure, my friends. Thanks for coming into Poly Shed of FC Custom Designs, watching the episode. Next time you see this, it'll be finished, and we'll just we'll talk about it a little bit more. Alright, in the Poly Shed, thanks for coming in. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put my protection back on. I'm going to be out of work. This is my last week, I hope. Now I can go back to do what I do in the daytime. And oh, there's Git. I'm going to open this up. And thanks for watching, guys. Take care and God bless. Want to say goodbye, Git?